How has the US fought against Al-Qaeda? Have you ever wondered how the United States has tackled the threat posed by Al-Qaeda? This journey began after the tragic events of September 11, 2001, when Al-Qaeda operatives hijacked for commercial airplanes. They crashed these planes into the World Trade Center, the Pentagon, and a field in Pennsylvania, resulting in nearly 3,000 deaths. This was the deadliest terrorist act on American soil and was directly linked to Al-Qaeda's leadership, especially Osama bin Laden. In response to this horrific attack, the U.S. government declared a global war on terror. The focus was on dismantling Al-Qaeda and removing the Taliban regime in Afghanistan, which had been harboring them. President George W. Bush demanded that the Taliban hand over Al-Qaeda leaders, including bin Laden. When they refused, military action became inevitable. The initial phase of the U.S. fight kicked off with Operation Enduring Freedom in October 2001. This military campaign began with airstrikes targeting Taliban and Al-Qaeda positions in Afghanistan. U.S. Special Forces worked alongside Afghan groups like the Northern Alliance to disrupt Al-Qaeda's operations and eliminate Taliban control. Ground combat soon followed the air campaign, aiming to defeat Taliban forces and root out Al-Qaeda operatives. Beyond military action, the U.S. ramped up intelligence and law enforcement efforts. The Federal Bureau of Investigation led the largest investigation in its history to track down those responsible for the September 11 attacks. This included enhanced surveillance and intelligence sharing, along with the creation of the Most Wanted Terrorists list, which featured Osama bin Laden by October 2001. The hunt for bin Laden lasted nearly a decade and involved extensive intelligence gathering and covert operations. In May 2011, a U.S. Navy SEAL team conducted a raid on a compound in northern Pakistan where bin Laden was located and killed. This operation was a significant blow to Al-Qaeda's leadership and showed the U.S. commitment to dismantling the organization. Over the 2 decades following September 11, the U.S. continued its counterterrorism efforts. This included targeted drone strikes, special operations raids, and partnerships with international allies to disrupt Al-Qaeda's networks around the world. The war in Afghanistan officially ended with the U.S. military withdrawal in 2021, but counterterrorism operations and intelligence efforts against Al-Qaeda and affiliated groups continue. From a true crime and criminology perspective, the U.S. approach combined military force, intelligence-driven law enforcement, and international cooperation to tackle a transnational terrorist threat. The strategy involved identifying and neutralizing key individuals responsible for orchestrating mass murder and terror. The killing of bin Laden and the dismantling of Al-Qaeda's Afghan base were major milestones in the ongoing effort to combat a criminal terrorist network responsible for mass casualties and global instability.